Howdy, everybody. How are you? Hello, it's Cheri, and it's Thursday, and I'm here. How are you all doing? As you're hopping on, say hi. Tell me where you're watching from. I feel like I'm like super zoomed in, but I'm not really. I don't know. It just feels strange. Anyway, how are y'all doing? I'm having a crazy week. It's a little nutso, not gonna lie, a little crazy. So as you're popping on, tell me hi. Tell me where you're watching from. We have, let's see who's here. We have Kim is here from Poughkeepsie, getting ready for for knee replacement again. And having a lot of pain right now. I hope I'll be praying for you, Kim. Knee replacement. You're gonna get a robo knee. It'll be good as new when it's all done. I hope you have no pain. I hope that the recovery is quick and you don't have a lot of pain after it's over. Oh, icky. Kim, I'm so sorry. That's gotta be not fun. Not fun at all. Hello, Lisa Whaley. How are you? Megan's here with Pumpkin Bee Creations. It's almost Friday. Yes, it's almost Friday. Wendy's here, Wendy Castle. Hello, Wendy Castle. All the hard hospital floors. What? That will be me on what? What? Oh, yes. Wendy says that'll be her getting a knee. Yeah, from doing all the years of working in the hospitals, I bet. Being on your feet. Yeah, not easy on your knees. Or the rest of your body for that matter. I made a recipe that Wendy shared with me, and it was so delicious. It was so good. It was so good. Do that. Thank you, Sandy. Sandy is here too, by the way, guys. And if you don't follow Sandy on the YouTubes, you should, because she's amazing. She's absolutely wonderful, and we love her. Let's see. Kim said she can't even walk right now. She's in a wheelchair. Oh, that stinks. Prayers for, yes. Wendy says, wow, prayers for good surgeons and quick healing. Agreed. Amen to that for sure. Kathy Williams is here. Hello, Kathy Williams. Yes, it's going to be 71 tomorrow. And then it's going to be like, we're going to have snow on Sunday, but that's okay. I'll take the snow on Sunday if I can have 71 tomorrow. Today it was like almost 60 degrees. It's like 57 degrees. It's so nice. Mr. Bant and I have walked the last 3 nights, I think. And I'm like, smell the dirt and all of the outside. And it just feels so good because I haven't been doing that. And it just feels so good to be out. I don't know if the rest of you have been out and about, but I don't know. There's just something magical about being outside after we've been so cooped up inside for all winter. Now, for those of you who live in like warmer climates, yeah, I'm a little jealous because you don't have that. But I still like the cozy feeling of the wintertime, but maybe I could just have it for a couple weeks. So maybe Mr. Bant and I, in our olden age, will live someplace warm and then we vacation to the cold like 2 weeks out of the year. That sounds like, we have all these snowbirds, like people in Michigan that live here in the summer and go to Florida in the winter. And I think it should just be the other way around. Go get your like fix of like the winter snowy stuff and then go back to where it's nice, right? Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, but I love it right now. 60 degrees is like chef's kiss. Like 60, 65, that's my favorite right there. I do kind of like fall better than spring because spring is kind of ugly. It's kind of like the duckling, the ugly duckling that was, yeah. It's kind of an ugly duckling. So I like the smell of spring, but I don't like the look of it. It makes me want to clean it all up. I don't know. But anyway, and I don't mind fall, and that's kind of messy too, but in a different way. So yes, it'll be nice when everything's green again, except for then that means like mowing. I think I'm allergic to that. I don't know if you guys are laughing at me. I'm making a joke anyway. So let's see who else is here. Linda is here. Hello, Linda. Yeah, it's nice there too. Oh, we have that east wind here on the coast and it keeps the temperatures down. Come on, spring. Linda's like, give me some spring. Oh, Sandy. The black hole, I have to tell you. Sandy is the other one who was getting a loom from me. And it's gone. I don't know where it is. And then I've tried twice to submit like I apparently, Sandy, it's not long enough to submit for a missing package or a claim. So I'll have to talk to Mr. Bant. We'll have to do something about that. We're probably gonna have to make another one. But things are a little crazy right now. So it's in the USPS, like, I don't know, it like the black hole of death, and it's gone. And where was it? Nebraska or something? I don't know. It's some distribution center. It was like a test to see if we could get it out to California, like from the Midwest. And apparently now, Irma got hers, I believe, in Texas, but yeah, I don't know. It just stinks. So, and I know that I had a package from Molly. Yes, she got it. Yay. Awesome. Yes. Thank you for that. Look at, it's like magic. Thank you, Sandy. You're magical. Yay, Irma. Thank you. I'm so glad that you got it. But I saw on my thing that you did. But I had a package from Molly that got stuck for like, I don't know, I think it was a couple weeks. I'd kind of forgotten about it, and then I checked and I'm like, wait, didn't I order? And then I looked and she was going to redo it, and then it ended up showing up. So I'm praying, Sandy, that it shows up. I can't do a claim on it until next week, I believe. I will tell you, I kept trying to like find out information on USPS, and it keeps like just crashing like online. And I don't know if it's my computer or what. I was so frustrated. I was kind of cursing at my computer trying to figure it out. But I don't know if anybody has any tips on finding lost packages. I honestly, I talk about when I had my studio before, but when I had my studio before, I sold paint online, and I shipped a ton of it. And I also made signs and sold them. And I never, ever, I did USPS priority mail. I didn't do, now it's that Ground Express. That's the way I sent those, because otherwise it would have been expensive. So I never lost a package, not one time. And I shipped a lot. I had one that got delayed, or two that got delayed, but I never had a problem. And now I'm thinking, it's not the way it used to be, but whatever. We'll figure it out, Sandy, I promise. Linda. Oh no, Linda says she's also in a wheelchair. Kathy says, Kathy has a question. Kathy Williams asks, how do you decide which spring or springs to use on the tensioner? I am intimidated when it comes to something new, and help would be appreciated. Let me show you and you guys, we are going to do something a little different today for the giveaway. I was going through my stash. I just want to tell you, because you have to stay on. Well, you don't actually don't have to. I will tell you a little secret. You could probably just put hashtag goodies in there when we do them like this. And if you can't stick around, and then you can still win later. But I've got some awesome yarn. We're going to do some mandala, different kinds from Lion Brand. These are like one-offs. They've never been used. We're going to do that. We're going to do a Fair Isle tool and some other goodies from Southpaw Fiber Arts. And I've got some color fusion yarn too, and some other things that'll get thrown in there. However, let me go back to, so tensioner from Southpaw Fiber Arts is what I think she's talking about. When you get it, oh gosh, it's kind of it was a little confusing. First off, when you get the tension guide, you get 2 springs with it, and they're both on there. And when I first got mine, I did not read the directions from Shauna, and I was using it with both. But at the time, I think I was using it on the 48, so it didn't make as much difference. I don't know, but it was tighter. So the bigger one is, I use the smaller one, is the one I always use the smaller one. I never use the bigger one. Now there might be a time when I want to use this, if I'm using like a really thin yarn, but I don't know. I really just like this one. And I'm very, if anybody else out there is, nobody else is probably Lutheran out there, but I would say I'm very Lutheran, meaning that once I start something, I shouldn't like say this because it's kind of not a nice thing to say, but when I do something a certain way, I generally don't change it if I think that it's right. like people who are, if you're Lutheran, don't get mad, okay? Because I am. But Lutherans, like, they sit in the same place. They never, in a church, they never like, and if somebody's like in their seat, it makes them uncomfortable. It's just weird. It's like it might be a Catholic thing too, but whatever. But once I like figure something out, I generally don't try something different. I don't explore it. Like if I figure it. So I just love this one. It's the gold one, I think, is what it is. And when you get it, it says like on here, there's the light and medium tension. So remove the light or medium tension spring. I use the light one, which is the gold one. So the other one, and Shauna might have some other tips on when you use the other one, but I really just like the gold one. That's my favorite. It is. So, so yeah, that's just what I found. And I will tell you on the 46, now this is not on the 48. So if you're using this one, you can see it's different. See this? See where I've got this screwed to? If you look at the one that I use for the 46, it is like all the way on the end. See? So it just, I didn't break it, I promise. It's tough. It lasts, really. I've dropped it so many times and it hasn't broken. But anyways, so it depends on the yarn. Like there are times where I will tighten this if I have something a little thinner, but most of the time, because I need that bigger strap or the looser tension for an adult size head, I usually leave it like all the way out. So that's where like my sweet spot. But I will tell you, I have found that the you can't see behind me, having all of those addies back there and kind of messing around with them for when I did workshops, they all knit a little different. So what I did for my workshops is I put like a number on the machine and then a number on the tension guide. So that when I had it dialed in for the yarn, I just told people not to mess with it, but I did have to adjust it different. So what that tells me, having had this little scientific experiment, is that all the machines knit a little bit different, or at least mine did or have. Plus the yarn makes a difference and blah, 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 blah. But I don't know if that was helpful at all. That might not have been helpful. Maybe not. I don't know. So yeah. So let me see who else is here. We have Rachel Gray. Hello, Rachel Gray. Rachel Gray. Ice Cream Kitty is here. Hello, Ice Cream Kitty. Stacy's here. I don't know if Eisen's with you, but hello. And would you say from Sunny Indy? Yes, got that. Suzanne's here, and Claire Noble is here, and Cheryl Velez. And I want to thank you guys. Okay, because Claire is always like, not that the rest of you aren't. I'm just going to single her out. Thank you to any of you who comment on my videos. Like, make a comment on whether it be YouTube. If you notice, I usually do the same video and like share it on all my platforms. Sometimes I alter things a little bit. If you want to watch, sometimes the longer ones go on TikTok, whatever. But Claire's always like right in there commenting, and I just really appreciate that. And there are many of the rest of you who do as well, but I just want you guys to know that it does make a difference. It makes a difference for me. And like right away, you guys are like saying stuff, and I really appreciate it. You guys are just so awesome. Let's see. Yes. Thank you for that. Yes, it's important to go back and rewatch and comment on lives. Yes, I appreciate it. Yeah, if you guys can, that would be great. I will tell you, if you guys, I'm sure if you've been following along, you saw that I'm doing some hand embroidery. That is how my channel started. Believe it or not, Hoop and Home. The hoop was the hoop, like an embroidery hoop. That's what I did on TikTok. That's how this whole thing started, was hand embroidery. So when Julie, or wasn't Julie, one of Julie's team, one of her team from Clever Poppy reach outs to me. I've done one of her kits before, like a stitch along, and I was in her membership for a while, maybe a year and a half or so ago. I love her cute things. It's wonderful. But they had asked if I wanted some kits. They did not pay me for that, but they wanted to gift me some kits, and asked me if I would. I didn't know. I thought they were going to give me one kit. They gifted me 5, which is crazy. But anyways, I've been working on the first one, and part of the reason they kind of wanted me to see what I thought, do like a video, whatever. They had no expectation, just wanted me to share whatever I wanted to share. So I decided that I wanted to stay on task and really give it a thorough, because these are new kits for Julie and the team, and their Clever Poppy team, and they're really cool. But I wanted to make sure that I stayed on task, because life gets in the way a lot of times, and y'all know, you start a craft, and especially hand embroidery takes time. So I wanted to make sure I did a little bit of stitching every day, not a lot, just a little bit, and I would film a little bit and share it all on my channel. Well, let's just say my channels, the algorithms do not like me doing anything else. So if you have not seen my stuff, like lately, It's probably because I started looking at my numbers and I'm like, it's not being pushed at all. I just stopped putting it on YouTube because YouTube does not like it. So I have little tips about social media, guys. And if you ever want to do social media for like your crafting and you like do all kinds of crafts, you need to start your channel with all kinds of crafts because the algorithm doesn't, it likes to, whether you say niche or niche, it likes you to niche down or niche down or whatever. And it loves that. That's why I've had virals and all of the things, because I focus on the crank knitting, right? I really have not done a lot of other things, but I threw it a curveball and it doesn't like it at all. When I don't really care. I'm going to keep doing it till I finish what I'm doing. I wanted to do it for me. But it is so much fun. I've just been really enjoying, I've really been enjoying, and I'd forgotten how much I really love doing that. Because I did it for quite a while. I did it, and I've told the story many times, but it was what got me through taking care of my mother when she was dying, and she was on hospice, and I had to live with her and move away from my kids and my husband and do all of that. That's when I discovered hand embroidery, because I needed something to like just a little bit every day of something to be able to stay sane. And it got me through that. So I always say it kind of healed me. And then I went on to doing the crank knitting, but getting back to it, it's been a little bittersweet here lately doing that. But so yeah, if you want to, and you should check out those kits, because I know before they used to be, I want to say they were like $65 for one of her kits. And now I think they're like $40. I don't know what they are with shipping, but and I don't have an affiliate link or anything like that, but you should check it out. It's a lot of fun if it's something that you like to do. But anyway, so that's been interesting. And I'm getting to the B part, guys. I worked on it a little bit today and I'm just so excited to finish that. I did some crochet today too. I'm working on a blanket that I want to give away to all of you. But however, it's probably going to be 90 degrees outside before I get it done because I haven't been working on it. So once I get it done though, somebody here is going to get it. I'm going to give it to somebody here, but you'll have to know that it's from a pet home. Because as I'm picking out like my hair and the dog hair, I'll clean it up, I promise. But you just have, if you're allergic, I'll just say anybody who's allergic, probably don't try to win it, because yeah. But I don't know when we'll give that away, but I definitely will do that. So let's see here. Who else is here? We have Martha is here, and Karen Bobek is here. She's my Meluka lady. And I got to put my Meluka order in today. I'm almost out of my favorite toothpaste. Karen, I was thinking of you this morning. Actually, I'm like, I got to order my Meluka so I can have it in 2 days, because I don't know if I have enough 2 days worth of toothpaste. It's amazing that it comes but I can't depend on that. Karen, you should tell people, don't, like, it comes fast. At least it does for me. I don't know about you, but then I wait until the last minute and I'm like, oh no, I'm going to be out of something. But I love it anyway. And I like the cinnamon toothpaste. If anybody's wondering, that's my favorite. Ice cream kitty is here. Hello, ice cream kitty. Sandy says the weather is bananas. It is. It's crazy. I'm not looking forward. I don't know if you guys are all, I think, is it Midwest? They're talking like blizzards. Like, I'm hoping that doesn't happen here. Like, I looked at it and it said an inch on Sunday. If we get a freaking blizzard and it's going to be 71 tomorrow, yeah, that just won't be good. It won't be good. And let's see who else is here. We have Dixie. Hello, Dixie. How are you? Thank you for watching on the YouTubes. And Margot is here. Hello, Margot. Margot. And we have Janet and Dorothy Crocker from Southeast Texas. I can't talk. I'm like stumbling with my words. Rachel Gray. That's just rubbing it in, because that would feel really nice. That would feel nice. But even this, I'll take the 70. See, we're supposed to be 71 here. Oh, 70. Oh, 72. That's what we're going to get. We're going to get 71 tomorrow. 79. You're going to be in the 80s in Indiana. Yikes. We could like lay out in the sun, I was just talking about this. The lady that used to live across the street from me when I was growing up, she'd always take me with her family when they went swimming. And I was telling my husband, what did she use? Was it Sandro? What was it? Like the tanning lotion. Oh, what was it called? Something. I don't know now. My brain's not working. but it like made you really dark and it smelled really nice. I don't know why we were just kind of talking about being kids and like laying out in the sun. I used to use baby oil. That was smart, right? Like baby oil. I gotta get a tissue. My nose is itchy. Saint-Tropez tan, but what is it? Something. Oh, you guys, those of you who are older, I'm trying to think of what it's called. It was like in a tube and it was dark. It was already bronze, I think. I can't think. Whatever. And it's gonna drive me crazy. Megan says I made a cutting board last weekend because it was nice weather last. Oh, that's awesome. You made a cutting board? That's cool. Like, did you pull like what? You'll have to tell me. How did I not see that? Usually I follow your stuff. Like a wooden cutting board. I'll have to check that out, Megan. Dorothy Crocker says 84 there. So okay. So let's see. Same baby oil. Yes. Isn't that dumb? We were cooking, Sandy. We would like, but see, I think maybe Connie, if Connie's lived around Fort Wayne all of her life, I don't know if she has, but WMEE was a radio station, 97.3 WMEE in Fort Wayne. That was like I listened to it growing up. They did the Coca-Cola Hot 9 on Friday nights or whatever. In the summer for us kids who were home, teenagers, kids, whatever, they would like do they would do a tanning timer, and every 15 minutes they would like do a little or whatever on the radio for you to flip over. It was time to flip. I know, it's crazy. Yeah. No, and I would burn. I would always burn like to a crisp, and then I would be all right the rest of the summer. But I would get so burnt, I would blister. It was awful. It was probably so bad. Yes, frying ourselves. Yes. Yes, we were basting ourselves in oil. Oh my goodness. So stupid. So dumb. And our parents let us do it, right? And I would put Sun-In in my hair. I can still remember what that stuff smells like. Sun-In in my hair, and I would put baby oil all over myself. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Not smart at all. Okay, so let me tell you. First, I'm going to say hi to Martha. Martha says it's supposed to be 78 tomorrow in Illinois. Where are you at in Illinois? Which is great, but along the warm temps. But oh, I did see that, like tornadoes. I'll be praying. No tornadoes for any of you. None of you. Martha loves fall. Yes. Yeah, I agree. It gets muddy. I don't like the mud. When you have kids, like, or animals, pets. Now here in West Michigan, it's not bad. Way better than Indiana because it's sand. So although you get lots of sand in your house, and I do get like bothered by that a bit, because if you get sand in your socks or in your shoes or whatever, sometimes it never goes away. Yeah. But at least you don't have like clay dirt. Like in Indiana, like you'd be out in the mud and that stuff, like you might as well throw your shoes away if it gets too bad. Here, at least you can clean yourself up a little easier. But okay, so this week, let me tell you. So we have another driver in the house. Now our daughter Shelby just got her license. She passed her driving test. So that's kind of crazy. It makes me feel so freaking old because I have 5 kids who drive now. Well, they're not kids. The other ones are all adults, actually, aside from her. The rest of them are adults. But so yeah, so another driver. So that's insane. And she actually, if any of my kids are watching this, my older kids, which they're probably not, and they probably won't, she's the best driver out of all of them. The rest of them are good. Some of them are okay, but she's just natural. It kind of goes with, if you know who Carol Shelby is, those of you who know, he was a famous race car driver. Darren and I used to have like, I'll say like fake Shelbys. we for a while we were into cars, and he was when I first met him anyways, but we had like Dodge Shelbys, which were not the same as like a Ford Shelby, but anyway. So there's that. And then my son, just last night, who's been taking his EMT training, just passed all of his class stuff. So that's a big deal because that's not easy to do. Now he has to take his national test or whatever. So I'm praying he gets through that. So it's been quite a week for that. Just a lot going on. It's been a little crazy at our house because there's also like, yeah, just a lot of stuff in limbo right now. And then I've got to figure out what we're like. My daughter's moving and she needs help, and I'm trying to figure all that out. And more that I'm hoping I can tell you guys. I was hoping to be able to tell you today, but it probably won't be until next week, maybe. So we'll have to see. Let's see here. Thank you, Dorothy Crocker. Do what Dorothy tells you to do. Yes. Sandy says, but fall has bugs and spring. That's true. You are correct. I agree with that. That is true. Yeah, spring you can open the like right now because this house that we're renting, some of the windows don't have screens, which I whatever. Like, how can you not have screens on your windows? But and then I'm like, I just have to open a window because I don't care that it doesn't have a screen. Some of them have screens, some of them don't. Like, yeah, they need screens. Let's see. Wendy says, so we have talked what? So we have talked about Meta a few times recently. Well, I heard that they are trying to start charging $4.99 a month to access our pictures. Oh, I think that Wendy, I think that's just I don't think that's anything. I don't think I mean I could be wrong, but I have like all the information in the back end. I think that's probably just not true. But maybe because I will tell you, with their I think their server, like they can't afford like what it takes. Does that make sense? They can, but they need to find a way to generate more money. I will tell you, watching the ad side of it, like if I have how much I get for a video, yeah, that's the thing. I think it's a rumor. Because it starts and then everybody thinks it's going to happen and then it doesn't happen. But I will tell you that and it's the time of year too, but there's not a lot of like they're not paying very much for things now, and so I don't know, I wouldn't be surprised. And then like with the what's it called, like where you get the verified, I'm still fighting with that. They kicked me off my verified for my personal and I still cannot get, it's a mess. It drives me crazy. Guys, if I had my choice, I probably would just go to YouTube and just do YouTube stuff. Yes, absolutely. What Sandy says, be aware of scams, because yes, that is absolutely the truth. And if there's like anything to click, don't click it kind of stuff. But I think they're probably not gonna do that. But I wouldn't be surprised that at some point like there is a fee, because right now if you get hacked, if you don't have Meta verified, then you're kind of screwed. So they won't help you. That's the only way to get any kind of like anybody to help you. And I will tell you, even if you pay for it, they really don't help you, because I've had to get some help and they're not a lot of help. Where like YouTube, I can call somebody up on the phone and I'm like, hey, I need some help. Or right now I actually have like, I don't know if you guys know who, well, yeah, if you know who Caleb Hammer is, or let's see, who else? I call him Moist Critical, but I don't know if that's his name. Penguin what? It's Moist Critical on YouTube. I don't know. But anyways, I've been doing this thing on the back end with YouTube, and I actually have an account rep, and I've like been in live with them and talked to people, and I can ask questions, and it's insane. Like it's the same, like the account rep that's for Moist Critical and Caleb Hammer, like talk to me and talk to our group. And so there's just more interaction, where Facebook could give two shits about their creators. They really don't care, honestly. So, and the thing is, I think about this, like I make a video and I want to share it with all of you. And then, yeah, I can generate a little revenue off of that, but they don't care. They don't care that I'm like helping them make money, where YouTube is really like, honestly, I mean, I realize if you're a small creator on YouTube, like smaller ish, that you might feel like they're not there. But as you grow, let me tell you, like they're like, if I needed help right now, I can like email somebody or call them on the phone, and I can't do that at all with Facebook. And it's so aggravating. It's just really aggravating. And it makes me want to just say, but I don't want to do that, because I know a lot, like I myself am on there. So I use it a lot. So, and I know that everybody else does as well, but it's just frustrating. And Wendy, yeah. So I don't know if it's real. I don't think it is. I think it's probably just a rumor that somebody started and whatever. Hello, Tanya Brock. How are you? It's not a bad idea, though. I will tell you, Wendy, it's not a bad idea to copy your photos off, because, for instance, if you do get hacked, even if they can get your account back up, you don't always get, it doesn't always come back up. Like my daughter got hacked and then she lost all of her photos, like all of them. I think I saw somebody walk by. I want to make sure they're not coming in here. And then it's sad because I think about, and I still haven't done this. My mom's passed away here now a few years ago, and on her Facebook, it's still up, and I should probably get like pull stuff off, and I haven't done that. I should probably do that. Martha, thank you so much for joining the crew there on YouTube. Appreciate you. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. I haven't got to where it is, but it just popped up green for me. That's very nice of you. Very, very nice. Let's see who else is here. We got lots of people on the YouTube. So we even have more on Facebook than what we normally have. Okay, so I'm just finally down to this. So I know I'm kind of talking a lot. Irma, I'm so glad that you got it. And I know that I was asked lots of questions about doing a video, and that is coming. So stay tuned for that. And Sandy, we will get you a loom. I promise. It just might be a bit because Mr. Bant's been a bit busy. Let's see here. We have Pamela P, 44 in BC, Canada. That's a little chillero, as my daughter would say. Let's see, Diane Brindley in the UK, and we have Michelle. Sup, bro? Hello to you. Oh yeah, you know what? My kids are gonna stay up, and I am not gonna stay up to see that. Is it called a blood moon or whatever? I'm not staying up for it, but yeah, I'm not doing that. But it'll probably be cool, and maybe they can like tell me about it in the morning because I'm not like two. I think for us, I think it's like 2 a.m. is when it'll be happening. So how are you all feeling about Joann's? Have you found yourself like still in mourning? I have not been. I was gonna go again. I would like to get some fabric. I don't want to like stockpile the yarn, even though I don't know what's left at ours. But I'm afraid I need to go when it might not be as busy. And I don't know. But I don't know if any of you have been lately. But I know the last time I went, I just left, like I said before, because I wasn't gonna wait a couple hours just to get stuff. I think that's crazy. What did Karen say? Yeah, I think it's probably yeah, the videos, the lives, they're only gonna like 30 days. I think starting in June, they're gonna be deleting them. So if there's anything that I've done, I'm not even gonna bother with taking them off because I probably have them on YouTube. Most all of them, if they're not, and that's where it's nice doing this dual live because it's there if it's not on Facebook. So that's nice. Oh, you're so sweet. You know what, Irma? We used to do Zooms together. But yes, I've been thinking about, I know Wendy had kind of mentioned, we talked a little bit about a meetup, and I have some ideas, but it's going to depend on like some things that are happening. Yes, but I would love to do an in-person. I think that would be amazing. And I have some ideas for that. But we'll have to wait and see. That's all I can say. But I probably could do a Zoom. But again, my life has been a little kind of crazy. I don't know that you guys, have you noticed since that we moved into the house we're in now, it's been like nonstop, or at least I feel like that. Like I got this space and I feel like I've never fully been able to use it yet. So it's been a little nuts, Sometimes things don't always end up the way you expect them to turn out. That's for sure. And just being busy, like just busy. Stacy says, I have a USPS package that has been missing 2 weeks before Christmas. Yeah, so I wonder if like there's something going on with them. Like something's up with them, I think, with the post office. The color fusion in woodland is so pretty. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, see, why does this happen? I'm going to try. Let's see. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, Martha. You're so sweet. Yeah. And I don't know if I just kind of clicked it and clicked it off. It's just sweet. Thank you for that. It's nice when you guys are so nice. You guys are so kind to me. Because I sometimes feel like a babbling idiot, to be honest. R. Michaels has added, oh, look at this. Look what Wendy said. See, I wondered if this would happen. Wendy says that their Michael has added back a fabric department. See, the ones that are kind of close, if I could talk, I think they're about an hour, hour 10, hour 15 from me. Neither one of them have fabric. So that'll be interesting to see if that ends up happening. Sandy's like, don't think about it anymore. Yeah, we're moving on. The boyfriend, our Joann boyfriend broke up with us, and now we got to get a new one. Yeah, that's kind of the way I feel. It's like a relationship. Because I felt like it was a relationship. That's kind of the way I feel. But you know what? Have you seen, you guys, the videos that people make? Somebody, I don't know if it was one of my morning scrolls, somebody was dressed up in like black clothes with a black like thing over their face, like they're going to a funeral, and they did this whole video going into Joann's and then leaving, and it was just the funniest thing. I thought it was so funny. But in the same token, I'm like, I understand. It's like the death of a loved one, a family member that we paid to support that didn't like take care of their money. Because I wish they would have. Rachel, I get it. Okay. Or Hirschner's. I love Hirschner's. Yes. Does anybody else like get the yarn catalogs and like not throw them away? I very rarely, if I'm going to order, I never am ordering out of the catalog. Like I don't use the catalog to order. I go on the internet, but I love the catalogs. I miss magazines too. Like like them coming to your house. You remember when you used to get a magazine? Like, do you guys also, who gets magazines? Any of you get magazines still? Like, so I don't get them anymore. I don't get any magazines. So that's my magazine and I love it. And like, I'll leave it and I pile them up and then I'll look through them. Even if they're really old, I know it's just kind of, I don't want to throw them away. And I don't know why. Like, tell me why I would keep a Hirschner's yarn or a Mary Maxim magazine. And, why would I not throw them away? But I don't want to. I'm like afraid to. Yeah. Let's see. Sorry, I have to pay bills, so I can't. Oh, sorry, Megan, that you have to pay bills. Stupid bills. Dumb bills. Let's see. Southpaw Fiber Art, hello to you. Karen says, I haven't been over to Joann's at all. Keep putting it off, but we have a Michael's in Newcastle now. So I was there this weekend, not as great as Joann's, but in town. Well, that's nice that you have another option. Yeah. Cheryl says 100% in mourning. Yes. I'm going to miss. Yes. I still think I have hope that I have hope. I have hope that there'll be a big twist comeback. Something's going to happen with that. I just really have a feeling. Yes, Wendy, we need to do it. We do. We need to. Yeah. Yes, Linda. This is the thing. I feel like all depressed because I'm just getting into sewing and I kind of want to do like, I don't know if I want to say quilting because I want to make bags, but I want to do like quilted, like square, like a bag. That's one of the things and I could probably go to Walmart even, and I could probably get like, like, I don't even know what they're called because I don't know anything about fabric, but like, I don't want to say jelly roll because I don't think that'd be big enough, but like where you get the fat squares or whatever they're called. I don't even know if that's what they're called. But I will say, since I just kind of got into it, I'm like, look at all this cotton. They have so much different cottons to choose from, so many different patterns, and you can like match them up. And yeah, it makes me sad. Yes, that we would totally do that. If we do it, we will totally do that. Or I should say when we do it. Not that I'm a manifesting person, but like if I say it, then I'll do it, right? Let's see. Tanya said, I need to stop chewing my fingernails. If I do it again, guys, yell at me. Life keeps putting stuff and things in the way of what I'd like to be doing. Just trying to stay a positive potato and roll with it. Tanya, I totally see you because I am right there. I have so many. Yes. But just keep moving and grooving and making when you can. And then, as I'm doing the hand embroidery, I started thinking about this. This is one of the reasons why I like embroidery. And I'll tell you my little analogy here. If you look at the back of a hand embroidered piece, and I don't think I have any here. Like mine, oh gosh, I hit my knee again. I did that earlier. Um, they're absolutely ugly. Like the back of the hand embroidery piece. Now I know that with like the purest embroidery people, they're like, make it pretty and don't put knots and blah blah blah, and they can just kiss my butt because I'm not doing that. Um, but anyways, if you look at the back, it's so much like life, right? There's all this shit everywhere and it doesn't look pretty and it's a mess and all the things. And there's like stuff going here and stuff going there. And then you flip that bad baby over and like all that mess on the back, you look at the front and there's all this beautiful detail. Well, or kind of beautiful detail, depending on how good you are at it. But it's kind of like life. Like you get caught up in the messy back and you don't see all the pretty detail. Like it's so easy to look at the nasty back, you know, like all of our crazy, we get so distracted by everything instead of like being in the moment, right? And I am so guilty of that. Like I'm always looking over here and I'm never like something I will tell you, my daughter who just got her license, and I know this has nothing to do with like crafting, but it does though. Listen to me. Because we as and I know the rest of you are like this. You think of all the projects that you want to do, all the things you want to do, and you're not doing them, and then it makes you feel like kind of like, I have that up there, I have this over here, and I haven't done it, and you see it, and it makes you feel a certain way, right? Like not a good way. But my daughter is like very much an outdoors woman, and she's really into birds and or just all kinds of wildlife. She just kind of like she knows all the things like, and I honestly, she knows all the things. When she was little, I can remember her telling me like random facts about things, and I'd be like, she's making that shit up. She doesn't know. And then I would find out later that she was absolutely right. And then I kind of felt like a horrible mother because I thought she was exaggerating or she didn't know or whatever. So I've just learned not to question her. But something that she's taught me that I never did was I used to be someone who is an outdoors person as well. I would go fishing, I hunted as a kid, all the things, but I didn't really look up. She's really into birds and she could tell you what something is from wherever, but I didn't look up. Like I would look down or I would look ahead, but I didn't look. And again, it goes back to like the detail. So like now I see all that she sees, or a lot of times I'll see an eagle or I'll see something that I would have never saw before because I didn't look up. So when I'm outdoors, a lot of times I don't all just look around. I always look up to see if there's anything. But it's the same thing when we're like making stuff, you know, really just being in the moment of doing it. It doesn't even really freaking matter how it turns out. Just the act of doing itself, like just being in that moment and just really appreciating it. And I struggle with that a lot, like a lot. And it steals my joy. So I'm just trying to be more intentional about like really, and I'm sure next week I'll be busy and I won't pay attention. But I don't know. As crafters, though, our mind is so busy. I think we're all like that. And we have just so many ideas and so many creative things, and we get so distracted by all the stuff we'd like to do. We see something beautiful and we want to try it or whatever. And then we lose like the joy of what it is maybe that we're working on. And it's okay to set stuff down and come back to it later or just get rid of it. Cause that's another thing that I'm debating. Like, if I'm not going to finish it, I should probably just get rid of it. And that's tough for me too. I don't know about you guys, but like if I have a project, like I have a knitting project, a blanket that I needed more yarn for, and I'm so close to being done with it, but I just don't have it in me to finish that. Why does that happen, guys? But see, it's maybe not about the end result as it is as much about just doing it, you know? So anyway, I'm trying to like tell myself if I'm not, I probably should get rid of it, but I hate to because I put so much work into it, but whatever. So I'm just kind of babbling. I've had a lot of coffee today. So my mouth is going 100 miles a minute. So I do want to tell you, I don't even know what time it is here. We're about, if you guys, because I know I'm really far behind in comments. If there's any questions I didn't get to, I'm sorry. But if you guys want to put hashtag goodies in already, I'm going to keep scrolling through here. We're going to do the goodies giveaway. Just like this, put hashtag goodies all together. And then we'll hop over to YouTube. And let me just check this really quick. You guys are going to flood me here, but I'm going to look right there at the time. I'm going to check over to YouTube just to see, because I think I do have, because I didn't do it last week. I'm pretty sure I didn't do it last week, the giveaway. in YouTube. I'm muted here. Yeah, I'm muted. It looks so different, like the live from what I see here on here. And I've got my ad going. That's funny. Yeah, we'll do 5 of the give like a 5. I just smacked myself. 5. We will give away 5 memberships on YouTube after we're done doing the goodies giveaway. Okay, there. My mouth finally caught up to my brain. Lisa said, if those stores are smart, they will be adding what the... Yes, I agree, Lisa. And I think that, like I said before, I think that'll happen. Martha, our Hobby Lobby, it just stinks. They don't have much in the way of fabric. So hopefully they'll bring in more. I know they're all different because I think when I lived in Indiana, the one in Fort Wayne was really good. They had like tons of fabric, but ours locally, maybe they'll bring it back. What did Shauna say here? She said USPS is all kinds of messed up. Place lost package tickets when your package hasn't moved for a couple days. It gets, you know what though? It won't let me do that. It says I've got to wait like 15 days is what, because it was a what is it? I don't know, the something ground. What's it called? I don't even know. Ground advantage. I don't know, but it said I had to wait. It says I can submit it, but it may be like, but that's for the claim. So I need to do a lost package ticket. I wonder where that's at. Is that that's different than doing the claim for like getting reimbursed for it. The other thing is too, since it was handmade goods, the value of it versus like, I don't have any proof. If I was selling them, that would be different, but I'm not. So I don't know. I'm not super worried about it, but I would like to, if it's still going to get there, I don't know. So I'll have to do that. It's Shauna, maybe if you like point me in the direction of where I do the lost package ticket, I would so appreciate that. If you could just like shoot me, because I don't know why on their website I'm like having trouble figuring it out. It makes me feel stupid and I don't like that. Oh, Cheryl, on YouTube, I don't know if you're on your mobile device or on your computer. I'm not even sure if you can join on the mobile device for YouTube, like on the channel, but you can join on the YouTube channel. It's like $2.99 a month. It helps support the channel, and you're able to do like emojis and things. But if you just wait a minute here and we'll do the giveaway, you might win, you might not, I don't know. And then if you win the giveaway, you have to accept it. And then it's good for like 30 days. And then if you want to renew, you can. I don't know what that looks like because I've not ever done it. Oh, that's so funny. Yes, Rachel, doesn't it make you like happy? It makes you happy to like look at the magazines. Susan says, I get Mary Maxim and Hirschner's catalogs. Yes. You get yarn catalogs on the US. Oh, I need one of those. Clear, I should mail you some. Maybe I should keep them. And then I can send you a happy package sometime. Maybe I'll have to do that. I might have to do that. That would be so fun. Ooh, Karen says Yarnspirations is having a 40% off yarn sale right now. I should keep you guys posted because I get like information on Premiere too, and I haven't been doing that. I probably should do that so that you guys can know when there's sales. Yeah, Wendy, like getting magazines. Yes, I miss them. Irma says she likes to see things on paper. I totally get it. Wendy, I do remember the Sears or the Montgomery Wards, like the Wards catalog or the Sears catalog. That was like my childhood. Like looking through, thinking about like the possibility of having the most whatever it was that I wanted, which I would never get. Yeah, it's crazy. Oh, Sarah, I'm so sorry that you're not feeling well. I don't know if you're still on, but thank you for popping in. Oh, see, Barb, I need to get some magazines. Maybe if I'll have to tell my kids, maybe that's something that they can gift me. Because I don't know that I'll buy them for myself, but I would love to have some magazines. That would be awesome. Yeah, Tanya, there is something about touching it. You're right. Yes. Okay. So let's see. Yeah, let's go ahead and I'm sorry if I didn't get to ever. Did you guys put hashtag goodies in here? Did y'all do that? You know what? It's not showing me. I'm like frozen. Let's see. Did you all get hashtag goodies? I don't see even one. Sandy, I don't know on your end. Okay, there we go. Barb's got it. Everybody else, if you put, am I just not seeing it? There we go. Keep putting hashtag goodies in. We're going to do the giveaway. Let's see. Sandra says, I haven't been on because my granddaughter arrived. Oh, January 9th. Congratulations. Been busy helping with my daughter. Oh, you've been loving on your granddaughter. Congratulations, Sandra. That's awesome. Oh, Bettina said, please pray for me tomorrow. I'm having surgery. Oh, for your bladder. Bettina Fink. I will totally do that. I'm going to write that down so that my brain will not forget. Right here, right over here. I gotcha. Bettina Fink, I will be praying tomorrow. For sure. I'll be praying right now. And I'll be praying tomorrow for you. I promise. If you go, Martha, if you go to Hirschner's website, you can request a catalog. And I think Mary Maxim as well, too. You can request the catalog and they'll send them to you. And it's wonderful to get the catalog. It's very, very nice. It is. Okay. All right. Anybody else not get hashtag goodies? And then once I do this, we'll pop over. And if you're on Facebook right now, you can pop over already to YouTube if you want a chance of getting or winning one of the memberships over there. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here. So let's see. There we go. And then let me get on the right screen so I can do this. And again, you'll get whoever wins is going to get, and it doesn't matter where you're at for this at all. You can be anywhere in the world and I will send them to you. You're going to get some yarn and some other things from Southpaw Fiber Arts, and I'll throw some things in. It'll just be a wonderful little goodie package for you. So, ooh, Cheri, Monday is my left eye surgery. We'll be praying for you too. Cheri Chase. Okay. So you guys ready? I'm going to start collecting. We have 29 people, 37 people. That jumped. All right. Anybody else? Anyone? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and draw it. So let's see who gets it. And who was the one who won? Pam, I think, won last week. Her stuff just went out this morning, too. I am so sorry, but it did. Pamela P is the winner. So Pamela P, if you would please email me at Cheri@hoopandhome.com, your mailing address, and I will get your stuff out. Probably not till the first of the week. There you go. Thank you. See, I was just going to do it. Thank you, Sandy, for that. But Pamela P, yay, congratulations. Congratulations to Pamela P. All right. So now I'm going to hop over to, let me go back to my face, and I don't have it. Let me go back here. There we go. All right. So I'm going to do the giveaway on YouTube. So here, let me go. I'm sorry, Sandy. It's like, because I switched. I did this silly thing here. There we go. All right. So on YouTube, I'm going to gift the 5 memberships. And again, if you are on the YouTube, you have to be on there on the YouTube to be able to win. And then I think something pops up and you have to accept it to be able to win the membership. So let's go ahead and do that before we hop off here. All right. And I will tell you, it takes a second. Maybe. We have, let's see, it says Charlotte Giphart, Woof, Meow Whack Woof, 1, Woof, Meow Whack Woof, Coco, Renee Oskam, and let's see, Tammy's Critters and Things. Congratulations to all of you for winning a membership for 30 days. And then if you'd like, you can renew it after that and help support the channel. That is awesome. Yes. And then for anybody who would like to join, I don't know where it's at. I really don't. I think it's difficult to join on mobile, I believe. But if you're on your desktop computer, you can click the join button. I don't know where it's at. Don't know. I just know that it's there someplace. I don't know where it is. All right. So that's all I got. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. Like, I will tell you, I think our schedule is on for next week. I hope. I think. Maybe. I don't know. So, because yeah, things are a little up in the air. So it's hard for me to like know what my schedule is going to be. But however, However, I will let you know. So if you see the posting for Monday's Crank and Create, or Crank and Not Create, it's not Crank and Create, it's Cranking for Community, where I make hats, where I make these beautiful hats, which I have not made a hat in several days. And I used to make one like almost every day. Look at that. Color fusion, baby. It's so pretty. Isn't it pretty? Look at how pretty it is. All right. Anyways, I should be on Monday unless something happens. And I will let you know. I will let you all know for sure. But you all have a wonderful rest of your week. Have a wonderful weekend. Get outside and enjoy that weather while you can before we have a blizzard. And if you're, I'll be praying that those of you who are in the way of like the storms, that it's not bad. And yeah. So y'all take care. Thank you for watching. I love you guys. You guys have a good one. Thanks for watching. But remember, stay cranky. Love you. I'll see you guys next week, hopefully. Bye now. Bye-bye. Bye. I can't push the button. It won't let me.